Another option for displaying data in a pre-formatted style is using the response table. By clicking on the response table, I can select the items and their responses that I would like to display. So let's just start out by choosing section 1, and we won't do any formatting on the left-hand side at this point. As I click finish, you can see some of my questions, which are admittedly a little silly. Where in the world is Waldo? Here are what some of the responses were. And you can include item names, etc. So you could see this box could get pretty big pretty fast. So if you have 150 questions, it might look a little bit overwhelming to the end user. So it should be used in only specific cases. So at the bottom here, I have name, question, response. It won't display when using the eyeball simply because we don't know exactly what was responded. So to see this display, unlike other preview report options, you would actually have to click the eyeball up here and answer the questions. But the WYSIWYG editor gives you a pretty good visualization of what that looks like right here on screen. If I want to edit this, I can display the item number. Let's say, no, I don't want to do that. Do I want to display the item name? No, I just want to display the text. If there is an image, show me the text and image and the response. Maybe I've changed my mind. I do want to show an item number, so let's kind of see what that looks like. So we have the item number, the question, and the response, and this is exactly what we see. That's a great use for the response table. As I said before, if you have 150 items, might not make a ton of sense to do. Let's edit and look at a couple more options. You can display the export value, meaning not only what they responded, but what you'd see when you export results from the business edition. You could display the correct response. So I want to see what they answered and what the correct response was, as well as maybe there's points that you can earn for certain questions. Maybe I want to only show correct or incorrect questions. You could display that as well. Sometimes the incorrect questions can be used for some coaching along the way as you're looking at the feedback report with your candidate. You can show unanswered questions or demographics. So there's a lot of options with this to kind of configure, but in the end, it's going to show you exactly what you ask it to do, how many points were earned, what's the correct answer, and this will show at the end of your report. As I said, could span multiple pages, and you have to click this eyeball in that case because it actually hits the test engine to generate those responses. So response table can be helpful just like the score table for giving you that raw data that's relatively unformatted but still looks presentable.